Hello friends, this is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth. Today with another video here for you, another live. And what I decided to do today is to go ahead and, since it's a Thursday, I'm going to dissect some of the news of the day, some of the top news of the day. So for anybody that gets in there on this live, you're more than welcome to comment. I don't have it set up right now where I can comment back. I'm doing this on my phone, and so, but you can comment if you write something, below. You can comment. Top news today. Well, like I said, I'm going to be dissecting the superficial media. Those are mainly the news that happen during the day. They tell you what they want you to hear, not what is actually happening. I do have some things to talk about. Of course, the ex-president is still on trial, and his former attorney is still testifying, I believe. And wait a minute, how can this happen? Because just yesterday, in the evening, I believe, they announced that there's going to be 2 presidential debates. How is the president of the ex-president, the ex-president, is on trial and they want to put him in jail, and he's announcing that he's going to debate the president, and they already have dates for it? Well, I kind of was paying attention, and I heard that this trial circus is going to be over by the end of this week. So they're going to say something. Probably by Friday, Saturday, this thing is going to be over. And the ex-president is going to go on the campaign trail. He's going to go on the campaign trail probably starting this weekend. Because they already have dates for the debates. So that just tells you right there that everything is a distraction. All they're trying to do is distract you from the real issues, from the real truth. There's some really bad things happening across the Middle East. Nobody talks about that. They superficially talk about that, about all the murders, the genocide and all the stuff that goes on over there. But they want to keep you entertained here with the ex-president, the president, and their debates. That's a good way to do it. Now, going into another thing. What's with all these barges and ships colliding with bridges? Not too long ago, we had the Baltimore collision and disaster. And now, not too long ago now, a few days ago, we had a barge collision with a bridge in Galveston, Texas. And actually, the Baltimore collision is going into investigation. It's still on an ongoing investigation there because they don't know if it was accidental or it was provoked. It was man-made, let's say. And now the Galveston collision is not only a collision, but they also have an oil spill. So what happens is this has to do with agendas. And I'm going to explain to you what I'm talking about right now. Just stick around. The president has an agenda, which is a good one, and he wants to fix the infrastructure in this country. They've been trying to set that up for over 3 years now, and they've been getting it started, but it's not going fast enough. Like always around here, it doesn't go fast enough. There's a lot of red tape, there's a lot of bureaucracy that goes on, and things get done slowly. But infrastructure is one of the main reasons why this president is in office right now. And they want to push that. They want to say that we have old bridges. In fact, we have so old bridges that they have collided with people going across, and they don't have to be hit by anything. They just collide because they give up. They're too old. The bridges are too old. The infrastructure is too old. Even the electrical grid is too old. I mean, I get that grill well in there because I love to grill, so I call it the electrical grill. It's not an electrical grill. It's an electrical grid. Okay, the electrical grid. Get yourself straight, Tony. The electrical grid is old, and they have to fix that too. They have to fix a whole bunch of things around this country. We're way behind compared to other countries around the world. So the infrastructure agenda is a good one. I'm with that. I mean, yes, we need to start, but you don't need to start blowing up bridges or colliding with bridges or letting the barges go and oil spills and collisions and this, to pay to have the people pay attention to an agenda. You can do it another way. Okay, you don't have to set that stuff up so that you get the American public to be thinking about that. No, there's other ways to do things, people. There's other ways to do things. You don't have to be colliding with bridges or, you know, spilling oil. That's all I have to say about that one. Now, it's okay. They going to another thing. They always told me, and I always heard, that if you want to be a politician, you better be a good actor. Okay. Well, that in my lifetime is better explained than ever. Okay? Because I didn't have the chance to vote for Reagan. I missed it by 8 days. Yeah. Because my birthday was after the elections. And I wasn't 18 when I could have both voted for him. But Reagan, Ronald Reagan, one of the best presidents that we ever had, was an actor. And I believe that's why people believe that he was one of the best presidents we ever had. There might be other opinions about that, and you're more than welcome to comment if you don't think that Ronald Reagan was an amazing president. But I believe that he did the best he could, and we had some good years. Not in the beginning, but later on with him. And of course, then we had other administrations get in there and all that, and we had the Bush administration get in there for 4 years, and we had the first Iraq War and all that good stuff. But then Clinton came in, There was 8 years of that. Then Bush's son came in. There was another 8 years of that. Obama, another 8. And now we had the last president, and now we have this president. Of course, that's a good over 40 years of precedents that have gone through and things that have happened. But if you're a good actor, you can be a good politician. Now, to be a good actor, you have to try to be original. And that's the only beef I got about this thing. Okay? And it's not really a beef, it's just that I don't see it right. Okay? Because if you want to portray somebody, that's okay. But if you want to be a politician and you want people to pay attention to you, you can't be copying other actors. You know? Because the current president comes in and they say, okay, pal, I'll debate you. Make my day. Well, didn't you have anything better to say? I've heard that before. I heard it from some great actors. Or, he said something along those lines. I'm not really sure what he said, but he looked exactly like a person that I know that I've seen in the movies. And if you want to portray an actor, that's one thing. But if you want to be a president of the greatest nation in the world, you have to be original. That's my opinion. Now, y'all can say whatever y'all want. Like I said, this is an open-ended conversation. You guys can say whatever you want, but I'm saying that if you want to be the leader of the free world, you need to be original. You need to be you and not copy other actors. Now, one thing is, and most people won't understand this, is the stock market. There was an encouraging inflation report, and that triggered the stock market to go up where it made history today. I don't know if you guys know that, but the Dow went up today to over 40,000. That's the first time in history that happens. Okay, so how is it that, we have supposedly a stagnant economy, inflation still not where they want it to be, people are overpaying for everything. I feel that we're overpaying for everything right now still, and we have a stock market with record numbers. If anybody has the answer to that, you're more than welcome to comment. I'm going to go ahead and look into it, and I'm going to let you know why that happened. And that's for another video. But you can say today, May 16, it's a historic day for the economy of the United States, because they were always talking about the stock market going over 40,000. It had never happened, and it just so happens to happen today. Why is this? Why is this? Okay, that has to do, I believe, with the people that do investments, okay? And usually Um, like they're always talking about the 1% and the 99%. Okay, well, there's only a 1% and a 99%. There's nothing in between, really. The 1% has way too much money, and the 9%, 99% is all of us. But in that 99%, maybe the people that slipped and got a little bit of education on their own, maybe about 10% of people, I would say, are investing and doing what they're supposed to do to get ahead in life. So, but they're still part of the 99% until they ever get to the 1%, which is extremely, extremely hard. You have to work at it for years and years before you can get there. So, what am I saying here? I'm saying that there's something going on that the 1% knows that we all don't know. And they all play with us. They play with us. Okay? Like I said in my analogy before, all the people that are in the top 1%, they're all in a boat. And they throw a line. And they throw a line to us, which are the 99%. And they hook us. And after they hook us, they don't cut the line. They just leave the line loose. And we start swimming that way. And we swim as fast as we can. And they just let us loose. Why they let us loose? Because they want us to make all the mistakes. They want us to not know anything. And they want us to make as many mistakes as we want until we die. And that's their reason why they hooked us and we're swimming away from them. Okay? And for those of you that's still there, this is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth, dissecting the news today and explaining to you why are these people going over 40,000 in the stock market, and we don't know anything about that. We have to find out. With this one, I want to say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to all the people around the world that follow my music, follow my videos. I got an open invitation for you to go ahead and research why did we make history today and the stock market went over 40,000. That would be like your homework, okay? Why did that happen? So let me know. Please comment. You're more than welcome to comment. And let me know why this happened. Especially today, you know, where they just announced that they're going to have some presidential debates with an individual that they're trying to put in jail. Let me know, please. And I'll see you on my next video. This is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth, still living in this beautiful planet called Earth. Today, with the question of why did we make history today and the stock market went over 40,000. I'll see you on my next video.